Alright, SimkinsPhysicsCorner Special Directions Edition. Here is how you are going to use the program Audacity on your laptop. The Audacity to measure the frequency of a car's horn as it drives by. The first thing I'm going to do to follow my mouse here is open this guy up and just type in AUD. Get Audacity, the desktop app right there. You're going to open this guy up. This is a program you can use to record sounds. Okay, so obviously just click the record button here to record a sound. So I'm going to play two sounds. Yeah, that's three. We're going to play two sounds. Maybe like, and then, not those two. How about this one? And then, so you hear the pitch go down, which is what we expect our car's horn to do. All right, so here you go. Check it out. You're going to hit record. All right, now we have two sound samples here. You see this little garbagey in the front. So what you can do in order to figure out what the frequency of that sound was is you're just going to click and drag to highlight. This is our first sound sample. And you're going to go to Analyze and Plot Spectrum. Now when you look at this, yours actually will probably come up more looking like this, right, by default. And you're like, what the heck is that, right? So what you can do is you can mess around with the size down here. You can crank it up to like 2048 and do log frequency. You'll notice that's going to like kind of stretch everything out on the lower end. Here, you know, it doesn't start till like 1,000. So change it to log frequency, and you can notice there's a big peak, right? See this first big peak right here, and hover over it. So where it says peak, it says 1,006 hertz. Okay, so that was our first sound. That was so. What you want to do at this point is check to see if that makes any sense. So we can do that in two ways. First one is to click export like this, and you can save it to your desktop. I'm going to call this Spectrum A. Okay, so you just open up an Explorer window, or you can go to your desktop and open up Spectrum A. Here it is. Now, take a quick look at this data. Decibels tells us about the loudness, and so the lower the negative number, meaning closer to zero, the louder the sound is going to be. So we expect it to be somewhere around 1,067. So I'm going to scroll down here a ways, and if you look, you see right here we have a local hotspot. Meaning, look, it was negative 47, that was negative 28, negative 25. And indeed, here is our range that we are expecting. So what we want to do at this point then is check 1012. So pull up Google, just look up frequency generator. You can spell generator like I can. And then we're going to test to hear what that sounds like. So 1012. Let's try this guy out. I'm doing this all on the fly here, so let's see what it sounds like. That's pretty close, right? It's pretty close. And we can mess around with it a little bit. If we go back to our graph, this guy told us the peak was 1006. So let's try that one, 1006. That sounds pretty good. Let's try one. Yeah, I think that's right about there. So that's just a way you can verify to make sure that your data makes sense. You're going to do the same thing for the next section. So that was 1006. And then over here, this is after the car drove by. So same steps, analyze, plot spectrum. You notice things have shifted a bit, which is good. We expect that. And if we look at our first big peak, it's saying 786. Now, we got one hanging out here at 1566, but that's higher. You don't expect the frequency to go up as the car goes by. It's probably the next harmonic. Come back to this. It's 786, and that would be it. So let's see if I can test my 786 on my frequency generator. 786. That's pretty good. That's pretty close. I don't know if you can hear my speakers there, but your sound should match. Now, you said, well, Mr. because I don't have a recorder to play. Well, just pull up your video of the car driving by, watch the video, and then test what you hear in the video versus one of these frequency generators. Should get pretty close to the same frequency. The rest of the lab is up to you, but that is how you can measure using Audacity. You can figure out what the frequency of the horn was for the car, for the driving towards you and driving by you sections. Good luck. How do I turn this thing off? Where am I screencasting? We're live. Oh, there we go. I can't turn it off. Where the heck is the thing to turn it off?